Hi gamers, welcome to the stream. We're here, we're back. We're actually so back, chat. That's crazy. That's crazy. How we doing? Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Saturday. You guys made it to the weekend, which is big and massive. But we're doing a little bit of shiny starter hunting extravaganza-ness of awesome. That's it. That's what's gonna happen. So truthfully, we're gonna do a little bit of Scarlet and Violet. We're gonna make some silly little sandwiches, and we're gonna see how many starters we can get to count towards the living dex. 𝗔𝗎𝗔𝗓, thank you so much for a year and 1 quarter. 1 year and 1 quarter. Thank you. I appreciate you, gamer. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully you are doing well as well. It's just a weird way to say things, and I always feel like wrong every time I say it that way, but it's how we be. Hi Mark, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. I need to find the rice drop sandwich recipe. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Surely I don't think that's correct. Is it this one? This makes my brain hurt. Where's the tried and true? Did they get rid of that one? This one's fine. Okay, I like this one. This one makes sense in my brain. So, Slasher Teddy Bear, hello, gamer. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. I DM'd the recipes. Oh, well, too late. I already got it, but I appreciate it, though. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. But hopefully, like I said, everyone's having a happy Saturday. I wasn't actually supposed to be live today. I ended up, like, switching around my entire work schedule. And so I ended up having tonight off instead of, like, yesterday. So it all worked out. It was all good. Let me go here. Is music volume good, by the way, chat? Let me know. Also, you don't need this. Oops. We need this one. Yippee! I will probably have to, like, change where I position myself camera-wise, but better now than the intro. Fair. Very fair. Oh, your Pokey Corner. Okay, I got you, I got you. Felix Steelix. I like it. It's bars. It's a little quiet. Wait, what's quiet? Oh, music volume? That should be better, right? 5 ads on Twitch? I hate that for you, gamer. The intro was a bit quiet? Okay. Good to know, good to know. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh, Josh? Hi, gamer. How we be? How we do? How was life, gamer? Hi, Josh. Finally made use of my Max account and I checked out Totoro. Okay. I was expecting a sadder ending. No, it's a happy movie. It's a happy movie. Totoro's just a guy. He's a little silly guy, but he's a guy. Twitch ads are insane lately. I think they're just maximizing their revenue because holiday time is like the best like time for you to get ads, especially in like YouTube land and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure they're just capitalizing on holiday ads, to be honest with you. Unfortunately for you guys, but I think that is at least the logic behind it. But with that being said, chat, what starter do you want to hunt first? What are you guys in the mood for? Everything is on the table. There is not a starter that is not on the table. So, which would you like to see happen? We have 1 vote for Poplio. Cyndaquil, Poplio, Bulba, Squirtle. Right now, Poplio's winning with 2 votes. Greedent, my favorite starter. My favorite starter. That's 2 for Bulba. Dome, thank you so much for being a member, gamer. I appreciate you. Thank you for being a Woodland Guardian for 41 months. I appreciate you so much, actually. Pikachu is technically a starter. Like, technically. Okay, I believe the council has voted for Poplio. So we need that and some chili sauce. Plusle and Minun from the first Pokemon Ranger game. That is fair. That is fair. Hi, Casey. Welcome to the stream, gamer. Is there a way to... If I don't have an outbreak, right? Is there a place to get them other than the beach? Because the place I've gotten them before is like right here, I think it is. Like right on this beach or this beach. I think it was this one though. Is there a tried and true for 𝚘𝚘𝚅? They can be in any of the water. But more focus northeast. Interesting. I always do outbreak and sandwiches. Right. Do I? Okay, hold on. For the good of the cause. Do we have an outbreak for any of the starters right now? No. No, we do not. Honestly, we can reset here for a second and we can just see if we can get any outbreaks to pop. Excadrill is also one of my favorite starters. I do have to concur. Did it not reset? No. Okay. I'm gonna fly here just so I don't have to constantly keep resetting the map. And we'll see what starters we can get. We'll see what we can do. I am also a little bit torn, chat. I have to be at work at like 10 a.m. tomorrow, but part of me wants to make just like a little coffee. Just like a little one. I am very torn. Foxy Lady, thank you so much for being a member for 11 months, gamer. Appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. Have chocolate milk instead. I do not own chocolate milk, unfortunately. I don't know. I've never just been like a milk drinker. I don't think I've ever... Is this just like not changing? That's so weird. A little coffee is a sweet treat. I just like, I don't know. I'm kind of eepy today, chat. Hi, Chantal. Hello. Hi, Flair. Hello. Honestly, I know you're sad today, Chantal, but let me tell you, the prices are not going down. So, truthfully, at least you didn't miss out. At least you didn't miss out. I've literally been looking all day for you. Obviously, up until I heard the news. But cheapest right now, $1,200 US. Froakie! And chat, it's a wombo combo. We just had to... We literally just had to... Alright. Alright. I hope you guys enjoy water types because, boy, do I have water types for you. Insane. Insane. Here we go. I was like, where can I fly to? We do have to do hide and seek someday as well. True. We typically do it in blue server sometimes, so. I know Alice and Chills are typically down. Ringe is typically also down too, so. If you guys ever want to do it, we do it in there. I was feeling Twitch today, so I said hi, Twitch. Hi, Bri. Hopefully it won't be laggy because of the water. Oh, you think it's not gonna be laggy because of the That's really silly. That's really silly. Okay. Who are you? What is that? Oh, I understand now. From that angle, it was very hard to see. It was very hard to see. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So we need to murder a population of 𝚘𝚘𝚅 here. In the kindest way possible. Okay. Chad, are you ready to count? Highlands, how are you? I'm pretty good. Today was a pretty easy day. I didn't have to work today, which was pretty cool. But I've been prepping today for like our Friendsgiving that we're doing tomorrow night. So I went to the store with my mom and we got a whole bunch of like, I don't know, ingredients, if you will. I'm in charge of the mac and cheese. And I found apparently this really good recipe that I found on like TikTok. So got a whole bunch of stuff for that. I paid an absorbent amount of money for cheese. That was a little shocking. But it came out really yummy looking. Very exciting. Hi, Ben. How we be? How we do? How was Florida? Also, I think that's 9 question mark chat. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. I saw 2 recipes, and then I saw people say that they preferred this recipe over to Teeny's. Or Tiny. I don't know. I have both of those recipes, actually. I have them both saved. Josh, thank you for being... Aw, you use your Twitch Prime. I appreciate the Twitch Prime, gamer. Thank you, thank you. Looking forward to the Shiny Rayquaza Terra Raid next month. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't messed with a lot of the Terra Raids. I really just hate the system for them, to be honest with you. Like, I wish Terra Raids were fun in any capacity, and they're honestly just not. So, like, I would look forward to it if they weren't just the most abysmal thing to do on the planet. I'm gonna say that's 14 question mark. 15, 16. I didn't know it was a thing either until chat said it, but I don't know. I don't like Terra Raids. They're so laggy, you know? Like, there's just no reason for them to be as bad as they are. But it's like, sometimes you can go 45 seconds without being able to, like, do anything or, like, move your character or anything like that. So it's like, you know, it's a little tough. I haven't touched Scarvy in months and I have no desire to. Listen, I just needed something to, like, fill my Pokemon void. You know? Because it's like, we've gone so long without having anything new that I'm, like, really trying to be like, all right, what do I do that I haven't done yet? And I was like, living decks. Been shiny hunting for a long time. And I haven't done living decks, so I'm counting that as a victory of some capacity. I think that's 24? 25. Terra Raids are the biggest thing I'll talk bad about in this, honestly. Gotta wait for everyone else to do a thing before you can hit a button. Yeah. It's not ideal in any capacity. Listen, I have such high hopes for Gen 10. I really do. And that could just be copium. But I do have to hope. Alright. That should be 30-ish. Thankfully, I've hunted Popplio before, so I do actually know what the shiny looks like pretty confidently. He's a much darker blue. That's 32. They've got to do real good work for Gen 10. Well, I think it's also just going to be easier for them to do real good work, because you got to keep in mind, like, I talk about this all the time, but, like, they had to do Scarlet and Violet while they were in quarantine and were not in the studio because Japan took their, like, COVID measures really seriously. So you're only going to be able to put out so good of a game within, like, a time span when you can't even be in the studio having access to the equipment and the team that you needed to, like, have access to, you know? So I think it's just going to be a lot easier for them to put out that kind of a project, you know? Cresselia? Wait. Did I miss Cresselia? Why is Cresselia's message not showing in my chat? I don't know. I just saw Kirst. I don't know why. She's a couple YouTube messages above mine. I'm not gonna lie to you. 𝗟𝗏 is not in my chat. I have no message. 𝗟𝗏, you're in the void! But I love you and I hope you're doing well. And I miss you. I have no idea how many 𝚘𝚘𝚗𝚗 have been murdered in this time. Oh, that's so bad. But not the void. Tyler! Hi, gamer. How are you? All the friends are here. What the heck is happening? Hi, Tyler. How's it going? Chat, by the way, if you're not following my good pal Tyler, wonderful shiny hunter, wonderful friend, wonderful human being, you guys should support them in all of their endeavors. Their name is Mystic Fates. And you guys should support them on all of your local platforms that you enjoy watching content on. If I do say so myself. I have no idea what number I'm at. Not even the teeniest, tiniest bit of a clue. Hey, look, chat, that's Tyler. You guys should go support him. Or else. Or else. Been trying to be more active, but recording for future project and you're the background noise for me tonight. It's an honor. I am so glad that I can be the background yapping to your life and your accomplishments. It's a big honor, and I don't take it lightly. I don't take it lightly. I just want to know what happened to 𝗟𝗏. Like, where? How is that possible? Hi, Chills. Did you save? Nope. Not at all. Not even a teeny tiny bit. But, I don't know. I'll probably just knock out, like, 10 more? If that? Because as long as it doesn't say there's not very many left, then we're okay. Didn't miss out at any beginning stream shinies. No, we honestly only just reset to get some new ones. You're not shiny, right? No, okay, it was just the lighting. We just reset to get a 𝚘𝚘𝚗𝚗 outbreak. And then we got here. It's a family. I love them. So, you miss nothing. I also might go make a coffee. I was debating it, and I think silly little coffee might have to happen, chat. Just for like a teeny tiny little bit of positive vibes, you know? Also, JJ, we're literally hunting one of your favorite Pokemon. Crazy. We need the whole line, so. All right. I'm going to call that good. Surely. Coffee making part of the stream. Listen, if I could take you guys downstairs and you guys could watch me make coffee, I really would. I'm not even going to lie to you guys in the slightest. All right. Kitchen reveal, maybe? We're going to do the cooking stream. I've just asked Vandy a lot about the incentive stuff from Subathon, and he's like, too focused on video. Cannot do anything else until video is done. So, if you guys are curious about like the rest of the incentives from Subathon, I have asked Vandy. Vandy said that he cannot even emotionally or mentally begin to process any other information when it comes to everything else until video is done, because that is all he is breathing, doing, etc. So, just be aware. I have mentioned it to him. It is on the docket, but that's all we got. Gabby, hi gamer. Congratulations on your date tomorrow. Big exciting, and I'm very happy for you. I'm gonna go run and make coffee real quick, but I do want to hear all of your lore about it. Also, fun fact, my mom thought that your little postcards, or like the little note cards that you sent that have all the like quotes that you did in calligraphy were really cool. And so she's gonna take them to her work and she's gonna laminate them, so then that way they're like good forever. She was like, no sleep till the leap. What does that mean? It was so funny. I'm gonna grab coffee real quick, chat. Sorry, I never do this, but like, it's the vibe right now, you know? I'll be right back. Give me like 5 seconds. Chat, we're back. And we have, I almost said pumpkin spice. It's not pumpkin spice at all. It's peppermint mocha. Oh, that's so much better. Woo! Okay. Oh my gosh, chat, family! Family, friendship, love. My friends got me the candy cane mocha from Dutch Bros. Love that for you. Candy cane mocha is yummy. Yummy in the tummy, especially with like the peppermint little like sprinkles they put on top. It's a yummy one. We're gonna save now, chat. C's family kills the family because they're not shiny. No, 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 no. These are actually family. We're gonna make a picnic because they're such family. That's where we're mistaken. Shiny Flareon. You can't even tell because it looks like regular Flareon because the shiny's awful. Anyways. Sandwich. The Inkays could be the parents. They could be. They work really hard to, you know, tend to their kids. And it's very evident. It's very evident in their family values, let me tell you. Okay. So for water, we need chili sauce, which I'm hoping... I found it. Chili sauce and salty. And we'll do sour. The SS combo. Lynn's, Sam's story. We were at Old Spaghetti Factory. I haven't been there in so long. I forgot that was even a restaurant. The boys were wearing their subathon shirts and someone from the bathroom asked Sam what was on his shirt. I told him that we left. They probably didn't know you guys. And he goes, well, Mom, we have to introduce them. That's so cute. I will sob right now. That's so sweet. Did you ever show your mom the Flareon pen? I think I did. Because we lived together when you made it for me. We don't even need the top red, but we're putting it on. It's in a very safe spot. He was insistent that everyone should know who you were. I will cry. Actually, real tears. Inca number 1 really puts the food on the table. Can't have 2 deadbeats around here now. Yes, let me know the details of the date. The date details. That's so cute. Bum, ba, da, bum. Alrighty. We now try to find a family chat. Do I have quick balls? No. Am I slowly but surely running out of balls in this game? Yes. Are we just gonna wing it because that's what we do here on this channel? Yes. Are things a little scuffed at least like 90% of the time? Yes. Do I own it? Also yes. And that, oh, I literally put my joystick to the left and it went right, by the way, just so you guys are aware. In the club, we're all flu fam. That is fair. She's one of my bestest friends, former neighbor. I thought you were dating one of your best friends, and I was like, wait, hold on. Hold on. We got a lot to unpack here. So it's one of your best friends, former neighbor. He moved out. He knocked on her door and went, do you want this cat tree? It's almost brand new. And then she helped with the cleaning stuff because his old roommate pretty much left all their stuff and then moved across the country. Wait, no balls? Never have had them. But I do have 2 ultra balls. So, you can take that as you will. Like, who's the real winner here? Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. You're not. No, you're regular. The lighting sometimes messes with you. And then she flirted with me a little. And I knew she was queer because she talked about her ex-girlfriend apparently before I got there to also help clean. Okay. Okay. Dang, no balls is so real. Trans visibility week or something. I love that. That's awesome. Probably should be a little noticeable. Yeah, I've hunted it before. It's definitely like way darker. It's easy when you have them in a group like this, but when they're like up there by themselves, like that little bird, it makes you like second guess just because they're like not next to something, you know? That's Finneon. Finneon for the good of the cause. And then I asked her out, and then what happened? Where are you gonna go? What you gonna do? Oh, I forget. Illegal to make picnic while on dragon. My bad. My bad. I have an exam due at midnight and I'm casually in a plaza watching Lindsay's stream. Wait, but you're like behind us time zone wise, right? Like you're 2 hours behind us, I think. I think you said. So you're actually okay on time for the most part, right? Because you're not technically Eastern time zone. Unless I'm making all of this up. What? No, you're normal. Okay. It's 1 now? In the afternoon? You're 6 hours behind us? You're 6 hours behind us? What? Oh, no, you meant 1 hour behind. Okay. I was like, listen, I'm no mathematologist or geologist or anthropologist. I've got no ologist in my name other than the psychologist that I never ended up being. But that didn't make any sense. But the math was not mathing there. Also, did you guys see? This is like really random subject change, but I got on this side of TikTok last night. Did you guys hear that apparently, no, we're not making a sandwich. Lies. Go back. Go back. Go back. Did you guys hear that apparently there's aliens in the ocean? Did you guys learn this? Like, as of like 48 hours ago? The US Congress came out and said that there's aliens in the ocean? Yeah. Yeah, chat. Like, and that they're like in possession of like this otherworldly like technology almost. And so are a whole bunch of other countries. But that like the government like surveillance system that they use, they've seen like flying discs come out of the water. Like, it was a whole bunch of people. They were like former like Navy generals. It might not have been general, but like very high ranking military from like the US Navy were there to like talk to Congress. Yeah, you can find the clips on like YouTube or like TikTok. A lot of people were reacting to it. It was all over my feed. I think it was like Thursday. It was all over my feed. Will aliens give us the tech though? I hope so. Well, so one person talked about this. I didn't see video of someone, like the actual person who allegedly said this, say this, if that makes sense. I've only heard this paraphrase from other people, to put it in layman's terms. Apparently that the technology that they have is like up to 33 Gs, and apparently like humans can only withstand 9 Gs, and that a whole bunch of countries are like in possession of this technology. And so now it's like a secret race behind the scenes to like see who can reverse engineer it the fastest. Again, I don't know if that part's true, but that's what some other people were talking about. Also, happy early birthday, Bri. I saw that message right before I went to make coffee, and then I forgot to say it out loud. But happy early birthday. Are you doing anything fun for your birthday tomorrow? It's on a Sunday, so you have a solid chance to do some cool things with it being the weekend and everything. You know? Are you doing anything fun? Super secret arms race? Like, basically, kind of, but again, I can't verify that much. I haven't seen the video that said that specifically. But I had seen a little bit of the other parts. So that much I could at least say I have witnessed with my own eyeballs. You know? I know last week the lead singer of Alien Ant Farm got punched in the face by the guitar player from CKY. That I did not know. That I did not know. That's a little silly. Just a little itty bitty bit silly. Bum ba dum bum bum. Love dislike freaked me out. I did not know what that was. Bum ba dum ba. Chat, is anyone doing anything fun this weekend? Anyone doing anything fun? I work tomorrow, and then we're doing Friendsgiving. So, like, I don't really have anything, like, that cool that I'm doing. But mac and cheese recipe, inbound. You guys want to see the mac and cheese that I made? It looks very yummy in the tummy. Chat, if there's one thing I take very seriously, it's food when I make it. Look at it. That's extra cheese on top and breadcrumbs and chives. Yummy. Yummy. You work tomorrow, but next week you're going to Comic-Con? That's so fun! I hope you have an amazing time. You take food seriously as well? I don't know. Life is too short to make food that tastes mediocre. You know what I mean? Like, seasoning in the grand scheme of things in comparison to other food is actually very cheap. As long as you're not buying like the crazy main brand stuff that's like $8. You know what I mean? But like, if you learn to season your food and you learn how to do like little itty bitty changes, it's like such a game changer when it comes to like how yummy your food is. I don't know. This recipe was very interesting. I've never put soy sauce in mac and cheese, but basically like for this one, you made a roux for it. And it had soy sauce and the sauce that I can never pronounce. That's like Worcestershire, what? Worcestershire. Worcestershire sauce. It like gives me a lisp every time I try to say it. But it had both of that in there. With like a little bit of flour, so it's like a thicker sauce, and you had a roux with it. And then, like I said, it ended up being like 8 cups of cheese that I hand shredded. It was crazy. I know which sauce you mean. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. It's a weird word. It doesn't roll off the tongue very well. And like, I feel like it just gives me a lisp every time I have it. I'm gonna call it Worcester. There you go. I'm here for it. I can say Worcester. But like, if you want me to say the Worcestershire it's a little silly. I've been playing Darkrai in Unite and it's recently so dumb. Yeah, no, it's broken. Pokemon Unite cannot put a Pokemon into the game without making it broken upon release. See, for example, Psyduck, a support character who is capable of doing 100,000 damage right now. See, for example, the support Pokemon being capable of doing 100,000 damage. It's funny, I hate Psyduck more. I would much rather face a Darkrai than a Psyduck right now. So serious. Not even lying. Not even a little bit. Also, I'm going into hyper lurk mode. I'll still be watching and doing a lot of vibing. Thank you. I appreciate you, Tyler. I hope your work grind goes great. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna bring the shiny luck, to be honest. As it should. It's a Psyduck. Well, it is also a support Pokemon. It is a support. Like, chat, I want to put this in perspective for you last night. It was the squad. We were running some Unite games. And we said, frick it, I'm tired of losing. So I played Blissey and helping hand pocketed a Mewtwo Y that was Chills. And correct me if I'm wrong, Chills, I think we also had a Darkrai on our team? I think we also had Darkrai. So it was a Blissey pocketed Mewtwo Y and a Darkrai, and Psyduck did more damage than our Mewtwo Y that was pocketed with the helping hand Blissey and our Darkrai. By like 20,000 damage. We did have a Darkrai. Okay. So like, that's what I just need to make clear to you guys. Psyduck is capable of that right now. There should be zero reason why a support character does more damage than a Blissey pocketed Mewtwo Y and Darkrai. So. I find them both easy to counter. Well, if you're doing solo queue, it's going to be way easier to counter than if you're doing coordinated 5-stacks. Because everyone's going to be playing off of each other and they're going to be setting up combos. That's the issue. I love that. Is it time to return to Unite? It is very silly. He's probably going to end up getting nerfed as soon as it's like free. Because right now it's in the weak portion where like you have to pay real money to get access to it. Unless you get like a license that gives it to you early for free. But as soon as this week finishes and then it's going to be available for free, I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, oh, tee-hee, to all of you people who paid real money for it, I'm glad you got to abuse said pocket monster. But to all of you guys who waited so you didn't pay real money to play a Pokemon, I hope you enjoy the nerfed version, even though everyone else got to do 100,000 damage with it. You know what I mean? So. It's a little silly. Has Vanderson tried it yet? He did. Vandy is an interesting fella in the fact that he feels the need to hyper carry or that he's not doing anything at all. Like, he does not allow himself to feel like he can play support or defender or do anything. Like, if he's not constantly killing people, he's like, then why am I even here, basically? So although Psyduck is like one of the most broken and like insane Pokemon in the video game right now, he said, and I quote, "It's just a worse attacker, and why would I play Psyduck when I could just play an attacker that's better?" And I said, because he's a support. He's not meant to be an attacker. He only feels like he's an attacker right now because he's broken. And they released another broken Pokemon on release. He likes Psyduck as a Pokemon because he's very silly. But he said, why would I play this? And I said, Vandy, you don't have to hyper carry all the time. Like, you can still do things without having to be like top dog when it comes to the stat line. You're not shiny, right? You're just so close to the wall, you look darker than you actually are. Okay. Because he's adorable. He is adorable. And the beach skin is very silly. It's a very, very silly guy. See you in a bit, chills. I'll probably be in for a little bit. I'm probably just gonna play Dragon's Age tonight before I go honk shoe me. Because I have to be at work early, chat. And I don't want to be at work early. But guess who's gonna be there? Me. I'm gonna be there early because I show up for my shifts. We shake our head at no call, no shows. It'll be good to have a morning shift though. Because then I'll still have a solid amount of my afternoon that I can use to shred cheese once again and make another batch of mac and cheese again. It's gonna be great, chat. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Also, to those of you who watched the Jake Paul fight last night, is everyone angry about it? I heard it lagged horrendously and that you could barely even watch the fight because that many people were like trying to watch it all at once. Even though I've been playing them less recently, 4 attackers and they're still somehow getting 0 kills combined. Oh, you started playing defenders. I was like, I'm missing a piece of information here. I think Mike Tyson was paid off to lose. I did see someone on the timeline say something about the fact that like Mike Tyson actually got a good shot in and then they like hugged it out in the ring, and then ever since they hugged, he basically just never threw another punch again for the most part. I mean, I do agree. I do think it was a publicity stunt, but also at the same time, it's like, why is Jake Paul fighting people who are twice his age? Like, let the people in retirement be retired. I also wanted Jake to be punched in the jaw, so I'm mad. I don't know. The picture of him, like, next to Mike Tyson when they, like, weighed in for their fight, his scowl was very intimidating. Are you shiny? No. He had a shadow on him. He looked darker than he was for a second. He looks scary. Like, Mike Tyson looked like he was there for a fight. Like, Jake Paul looked like he was possessed a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. He was kind of giving the vibes of, like, when you're supposed to play, like, an evil villain or, like, a werewolf or, like, something in, like, a fantasy movie where you're supposed to, like, shapeshift. And it's, like, you make the really big, like, hooded eye, like, scowl, you know, where you, like, tilt your head down like this. And you growl, and then you start growing extra limbs and stuff like that. Like, that was kind of what that was giving. He was a little spooky. And, like, I understand that was probably part of the vibe, is you're supposed to be like, my name's Jake Paul, and I'm intimidating, and I'm gonna win the fight. But also at the same time, I was like, ooh, why? Why are we looking at the camera like that? So I guess it answers my own question, but you know what I mean at the same time? Also, we're just gonna knock out a few more of these guys. The fact that slap to Jake was the best thing that happened for me. Oh, did he get slapped during it? I did not watch it at all. Everything that I am recounting is from, like, the opinions of other people on the internet that watched the fight. I know Vandy watched it, and he said that, like, it was so laggy on Netflix that, like, it was so impossible to even, like, watch. But how you doing, Evil Monkey? How's it going? He got punked during weigh-ins? That's really silly. That is like... how did he get where he is now? How did he get... I get the brothers mixed up. I've heard we don't like either of them. I've heard they're both not good people. Is Jake the one who went into the forest, or is that Logan? I could not tell you anything about them to tell them apart. That was Logan. Is Logan the one with the podcast? I could unfortunately tell you too much about them. Okay. So Logan went into the forest. Logan has the podcast. Jake was doing nothing and then decided he was going to be a wrestler? Question mark? Is that lore accurate? Sports and commentary guy. Okay. Logan does the podcast. Okay. Logan Paul was the guy who brought back the skyrocketing value of Pokemon cards. I just want to be sure I know which brothers. All right. Logan is in WWE? But wasn't Jake the one who just fought last night? Okay. I'm going to need to break this down in kindergarten terms for me. Explain it to me like I'm 5, chat. So one does boxing, one does wrestling? That's what I'm understanding? Jake is just a boxer and Logan is in big leagues. But I feel like I only ever see fights with Jake. Or am I just, like, literally getting them this mixed up? Logan has a kid? I didn't even know that was a thing. Boxing's different than wrestling. I do know that. One is, like, the punching and, like, the pew, 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 pew. And wrestling is, like, where you get the belts and you, like, it's, like, pick them up, throw them down, you know, like WrestleMania, rah. I just didn't realize they both did, like, similar activities. Sleepy, thank you for the 5 gifties over on YouTube. Congratulations, Evil Monkey, Briz, Felix, Steelix, Joni, and Emma. Congratulations, gamers. If you are gifted a subby by Lunar, be sure to say thank you. I appreciate the 5 gifties so much, gamer. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Is that... Sorry. From the back, it looked brown, and I thought we got Shiny Lumineon before we got a Poplio with an outbreak, and I was gonna scream just a little bit. I was gonna have a little bit of inner turmoil that might have turned to external turmoil. Logan kept to the entertainment thing. Jake wants to get more money by rigging fights. All right. Logan is the one who did Lunchleys, and sometimes it has mold. I have heard that. And that one chick who hates Mr. Beast is like making everyone aware that Lunchley has mold in it specifically to go after Mr. Beast and not Logan Paul? Or is this both just like a free-for-all at this point, and she's like, all y'all suck, you're going down? Rosanna? She was on that whole thing immediately. Like, she's on a whole different level of just, like, willing to pull up the receipts. Logan is a really bad person, but he's a great wrestler. Interesting. Rosanna. Okay. Sometimes it's Rosanna, sometimes it's Rosanna. So, like, I never know. I've heard it both ways. But Rosanna. WWE is all scripted. I did hear that too. It's like choreographed almost to a certain extent. Are you still doing emotes for the 5 gifties? Yes, I do have a lot that I have to catch up on from Subathon. But if you want to send me like what you want, I'm gonna try to get back to doing those. Hopefully like during Thanksgiving break and stuff like that. It's just been so busy and I feel awful. So if you wish to send me what you want, I do have to get through everyone else first, but I can definitely put you on my list because I know I still need to make Blaziken's. It's just that there was like never really downtime for me during Subathon, and when I did get downtime, I was like needing to actually rest so I didn't get sick. Yeah, it was Lunar. I hope you guys enjoy your emotes, gamers, if you guys were gifted. It's basically like a soap opera. They choreograph and practice their matches to be safe. I did hear that much. Again, I don't watch wrestling. I know nothing about it. All I know is it looks really painful to watch. So, like, I watched some version of wrestling for Razor. I forget. Oh, I know the name of it. It's gone. But it's basically where there's like 30 people and they keep bringing them in one by one until there's only one person left in the ring. I watched whatever that one was. And I forget what it was called. But I watched that. And that was silly. Royal Rumble. That's the one. That's what it was. God, zombie waves. You know what? That's real. That's a real answer. Yeah, so I watched that one with Razor when, like, Vandy was back in, like, South Carolina. So I have witnessed that. I don't know. I just, like, I see it happen, and even though I know they're not actually getting hurt, I'm just like, abada, pain. You know? Even though I know they're not actually getting hurt. It's just the empath in me that's, like, really overpowering. And I'm like, ooh, that hurt. Like in a movie where you know they're not actually getting hurt, but it really looks like they're getting hurt. Good night. I appreciate you, Felix. Thank you. Formerly known as Poke Corner. Or was it Pokemon Corner or Pokemon Lover? Now I'm gaslighting myself. I have 2 Pokies. And they told me it was one of the Pokies. Corner. Goodbye, Poke Corner. I was right. I just need to touch my gut. I just need to trust my gut. I just need to trust my gut. Have a good night, Poke Corner. I'm sorry. See, I trust my gut, and then I'm like, but what if it's not that? And then I just, like, didn't even call them the right name, and then they're like, wow, favorite streamer didn't even listen, frowny face. And then I feel bad, and then I can't sleep, and then my tummy hurts, and then I'm just gonna, like, think about it until the day that I die, and I wake up in a cold sweat in the middle of the night, and I'm like... the poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. The poison meant especially to kill Cusco. You know what I mean? It's like that, but it's like Poke Corner. No, Pokemon Lover. What if it's Poke Corner? And what if it was Pokemon Lover, but I accidentally called them the wrong Poke? It's like that. It's like that. It's also like when in Pokemon, like the TCG Pocket game, where there's like a mystery pack, and you're like, it's gonna be the middle, and then the like other side of your brain's gonna be like, but it's actually top left. And you're like, but I don't know. My gut said it was the middle. It's like, no, 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 no. Top left, trust. And then you go top left and it was actually the middle. And you're like, ah, no. If I would have just done what I said I was going to do in the first place, we would have been fine. Also, kind of crazy to think that we haven't gotten a Poplio yet. Oh, I meant to check the time on the sandwich. 32 seconds. We really didn't get anything this sandwich. That's crazy. I haven't gotten anything new in so long. I finally pulled the Porygon full art. So I had that going for me. So if any of you guys are friends with me as like the mystery pack or wonder trading, wonder card, that kind of stuff, you can potentially get my Porygon I just pulled. Sorry, my eye really itches in this one spot. Huh. I just want the Eevee card. I finally got it. I saved up all my hourglasses and I was able to do a 10 pull. And I got it on my second to last 10 pull. I was very excited. Because I knew the odds of it were not very high. Not very high at all. I do have a question though. For those of you who play TCG Pocket, when you get like your free daily item of the day, right? You get the option of like the shop coupons or, you know, like yada, 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 yada. What is the like brown box? I guess it's more of like a bronze color. Are you? No, you're blue. What is the bronze like present in the shop? Because I have yet to like see what that is. And there's not really information that tells you. You just get it. And then it's like, you got it, but it doesn't say what it is. And then I don't know what it is, but I pull it a lot. So I'm just here like not really knowing what to do with myself. I'm going to reset the sandwich because we didn't get anything. Also, Blaze King, that's so yucky. Like messing up your leg like that and having to call it. Yucky. All right. Just because I'm curious. That's crazy. That is actually insane. Chantal, I want it known that Taylor's about to go on stage, and I was like, just for the hee-hees and the ha-has, I'm gonna see how much the tickets are, because chat, I want this known. We're manifesting that Chantal gets Eras Tour tickets. That is the name of the game. We all need to be here to manifest Chantal getting Eras Tour tickets. I looked at the price. Taylor's literally going on stage as we speak. The cheapest ticket with the concert already started. The opening act is done. Taylor's officially about to go on stage. The cheapest ticket is $2,000. US dollars, by the way, which means it's like 3,000 Canadian. Oh my God, that's so crazy. When I messaged you earlier, there was one that was like 900, and I was like, listen, I know it's like a little above what you wanted to do, but 900 is available right now. So somehow they have like over doubled in price with the concert already started. That's crazy. Actually insane. So it's a good thing you couldn't go tonight. Listen, we're gonna manifest so hard for next weekend. It's gonna happen. It is forced to happen. Chat, we are gonna make sure that Chantal gets Eras Tour tickets. Truthfully, I do think you have a solid shot for Sunday. I got an ad. All right, so Chantal can't hear me. I can't hear a single thing. L me, I guess. No! RIP to Twitch, people. RIP to Twitch. Hey, YouTube, how's it going? You guys got a favorite color? Anyone on YouTube got a favorite color? Let me know. 7. Great answer. So YouTube, these Twitch people, am I right? Am I right? Who likes the purple platform? That's crazy. That's crazy. CEO entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos likes the purple platform because he made it. Well, he didn't make it, but like he owns it. Now free from ad prison. Hey, Twitch, we weren't talking bad about you. We would never talk bad about the purple platform. We also didn't sing the Jeffrey Bezos theme song. Hey, Twitch, now that you're free, I was saying, I do think you actually have a solid chance for Sunday because Saturday's typically the most expensive day, and then Sunday is typically cheaper. So, if you don't get Saturday, I do actually think I feel it in my jellies. My jellies are telling me that you're gonna have much better luck on Sunday. By the way. That's my guess. All right, so let's play a game. Now that Taylor's actually on the stage. Oh, they dropped him by $200. Thank heavens, chat. Now that she is on the stage, the cheapest pair you can get is $1,894. I will say it is a floor seat. So if you're going to pay that much, it is at least like row 16 on the floor. So For who? Taylor. We hate scalpers. We hate them so much. At least it isn't 1900. That's very true. Thank heavens. But don't worry. If we look at tickets for Chantal to see her next weekend, it's $1,600 to be backstage. So, I mean, for the same, like, 200 extra US dollars, not even Canadian, which, was that Shiny Love Disc? Sorry. No, I thought it, is Shiny Love Disc? What color is Love Disc? Is Love Disc yellow or is it purple? I'm gaslighting myself now. That's 2,600 Canadian dollars. I'm gonna throw up. It is yellow. See, chat, I'm so good at gaslighting myself. I talk myself out of things all the time because I tell myself that I'm wrong. But yeah, Taylor's in Toronto this week and then next week because it's actually the first time she's ever toured in, like, Canada ever. She's never gone to Canada. So she's doing 2 weeks in Toronto and then she's in Vancouver for the last week of the tour, like, in its entirety. Those are the last shows of the entire tour. So, RIP to anyone trying to get tickets to Vancouver. There is no way you are going to get tickets for that cheap. For just, like, any affordable price at all, to be honest. $2,600 isn't horrible. You also have to keep in mind, though, that's before your service fees. Because service fees add on so much extra money. Like hundreds of dollars. You can get lucky and you can get them for cheaper, but it's just not ideal. Chantal, have you been to any of the tours? We never talked about this. Did you see Rep? Did you go to 1989? Did you go to any of the tours? No? Oh my god, you... Chat, we have to make this happen. With the power of all of us combined, via red and purple. You know what red and purple make, chat? Between YouTube and Twitch? Maroon. You know what Taylor Swift has a song called? Maroon. It's fate. Chantal's going next week. That's my logic. You're welcome, and I'll see you guys next time. I honestly, I'm going to keep it so real, chat. I didn't realize what I was saying until afterwards, and it actually ended up working out. It ended up working out. I was like, what does red and purple make? And then I thought about it, and I went, wait a minute. Wait a minute, there's a bit here. Crazy. Also, I'm just going to say it, chat. I'm convinced you guys ate all the Popplios again. Did you guys put shiny Popplio in your belly? I know Lunar likes eating my shiny Pokemon. And I'm just saying. I do think you guys did a little consuming. A little yumminess. I drank her? With a straw? You slurped it up? You know, like when you get to the bottom of a smoothie cup and you hear that straw going like... It's like that. That's what you did to Popplio? Did Popplio deserve that? I ate them with the chicken tenders my mom ate for dinner. I also had chicken. Except we did like spicy maple chicken with like some breadcrumbs on it. It was yummy in the tummy. Yummy in the tummy. I was so starved from not getting mac and cheese that I had to eat the ramen. Listen, chat. If you guys are really nice, I might be able to feed you some of the leftovers through the camera. We'll just do it like, you know, when you're in the high chair as a kid and they're like, here comes the airplane. We'll be like that. I'll be like, open wide, chat. Anyone hungry? Any nomers? You gaslit that message, it said Pokemon? I think I lost the plot. I'm not following. Me thinks I might have lost the plot just a little bit. Just a little bit. Thank you for the follow, gamer. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Also, chat, I hope you're enjoying the rainy Animal Crossing music because it's very soothing. I'm not gonna lie. Scratching my brain just in the right ways. Hi, Ricardo. Welcome to the stream, gamer. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Tennessee 7, UGA 0. Well, listen, we beat Florida in like the last like 10 seconds of the game. We can do it. I saw someone else doing starter hunting, which is what I'm doing as well. I love that. Which one are you going for? Because right now we have Poplio and Froakie outbreaks, and I was hoping to get both. But we're on sandwich number 2 without a single shiny Poplio in sight, which is a little annoying. A little annoying. Also, the Georgia game just started, right? Yeah, I think so. No, don't make a sandwich. Bad, bad. Oh, you're Masudaing your eggs. Okay, you're so brave. You're so brave. I have gotten like really solid Masuda luck in this game. I just don't have the patience to sit and wait for the eggs. Is my problem. That's my silly little problem. My Masuda luck is awful. I have yet to have one go over 100 eggs in this game. Knocking on everything that I own. I want to eat eggs now. Eggs are yummy. Chat, eggs with everything bagel seasoning on them is S tier. If you've never tried it, just trust. Faith, trust, and pixie dust, unless you're allergic to anything in everything bagel seasoning, in which case, don't faith, trust, and pixie dust. You should probably stay away from it. However, it's really yummy, especially with like some cheese on top. So good. Literally so good. My shiny level 100 Fuecoco. I love that. Has little guy shined? Not once. Not even a little tiny bit. And the thing is, too, is I haven't missed it because no one in chat's been like, oh my god, wait, you passed it. No, go back. Rah! You know? Because a lot of times they're like, you missed the shiny. You know? I got shinoed by at least like 2 of them. But he's my child and I love him. I do enjoy him as well. Mine's inconsistent. That's also fair. To be fair, I've only Masudaed like 3 times in this game. I did it for Finizen, Palmy, and one more that I can't remember what it was. But the last one I remember I got super fast. Super-de-duper-de fast. Get the EpiPen ready. I told Vandy, like, if it ever comes to me having to give him an EpiPen, it's game over. Like, I'm so squeamish that if I know when you give someone an EpiPen, there's a needle, but you don't know there's a needle because you're literally just like, you know, you're just going, right? Like, I'm consciously aware of the fact that I would have stabbed him with a needle, and, like, I'm gonna go into shock, and I'm gonna faint. I straight up told him, I'm like, I need you to be aware that you're gonna have me stab you. And then as soon as you come through, you're gonna have to get me off the floor. So you literally can never have an anxiety attack, not anxiety attack, an allergy attack, because I'm genuinely gonna have to have someone else stab you. We can never be alone. What's better, though? You fainting or him dying? Oh, no. I would absolutely faint to make sure that he, like, survives the situation. But it's also probably not convenient that, like, as soon as you come through and, like, you know, your throat stops closing, that you're like, oh, great, my girlfriend's basically, like, dead on the floor, you know? Not actually dead, but you know what I mean? Unresponsive. I was allergic to a tree outside of my school in high school. I got hives so horrible, my doctor had to give me an EpiPen in the butt. I'm not gonna lie, getting shots there is so painful too when they're like, oh, it'll be at least painful in your hip. I feel like that's a lie. I feel like there's never a situation where that's true. I feel like that's just lies and slander. Call 911 ahead of time. I'm hitting him with the pen, but he might not wake up when I go out. True. It did make the hives go away. Like, I'm sure it did, but also at the same time, it's like the pain. Like, the bruise it probably left, and you feel it every time you sit down, too. Like, huh. Yucky. Not a fan, personally. Can so confidently say. The sad part is I had another allergic reaction to it a year later, so I think it was a specific type of pollen. That's interesting. That is fascinating. I will say, so I don't know if Vandy talked about this on his stream, but we did a little thing where it's a very big victory for us if we're able to find a restaurant that, like, he can actually eat at, you know, and not just have to get, like, bland, boring, yucky food. Vandy had Korean barbecue where you make it yourself, you know, like legit Korean barbecue. Because we found out that he can have like 90% of unmarinated meats, right? So we had Korean barbecue. He did like it. He did indeed. There was like one meat he got where he was like, not a fan. But he had 3 that he liked. And our waiter was like actually super good about it. Like allergies, I mean. And so he was asking us all these questions and Vandy's like, wow, you can tell that this guy like really cares. And that's interesting and rare because he said a lot of times at restaurants, people either just don't care. They act like you're a really big inconvenience, you know? And I was like, yeah, this place is pretty cool, you know? And we found out that the waiter had a friend who's allergic to the sun. Like the sun. And is allergic to the cold. Which I didn't know was possible. But yeah. That was a new one for me. And so he was telling us like how he has to have like a heater on one side of his room and a fan on the other side of the room because she has to be like permanently like the right temperature because if she gets too cold, her like throat starts closing up and stuff like that, which is so fascinating. Like the psychologist in me is like, what causes the brain to do that? You know? Because like obviously there's something like there's some kind of synapse that's firing, you know? And it's like, what is the brain perceiving the cold as that makes it shut down like that? You know? Like, imagine just finding that out, too. Like, you're just living your life, and all of a sudden, it's, like, winter outside, and you're just like, oh, that's a GG. You know what I mean? Like, how do you survive winter? Like, granted, thankfully, I'm under the assumption that they live in Atlanta, so, like, our winters really aren't that bad in comparison to a lot of other places because we're just so south. Like, it was 80 degrees last week, you know? Like, it's November, and we're still in, like, summertime weather. It was, like, 70 degrees today. But I just wheeze and get hay fever. I don't get the hives or the throat thing. That's good. Hay fever is not fun, though. I'm really allergic to grass. And so, like, if I sit, like, in the grass with, like, in the summertime where you're like, ah! let me just sit in the grass and relaxation and all that kind of stuff, you know? I would break out in hives. And then you get really itchy, but then the itchy burns and you're just like, it's not good. It's not fun. Even with allergy medicine, sometimes it's not enough. Like, grass messes me up. Imagine having, look at all of these Poplio, chat, and not a single one is shiny. That's obnoxious. So obnoxious. She just wins at summertime sadness. Exactly. But then again, there's the heat thing too. So it's like, our summers in Atlanta, they're like hot. They are toasty. But it's because we have so much humidity around us too. Like, I visited areas with dry heat. Like, I've been to Arizona. I have been to like those kind of like desert acclimations where it's like, oh, it's 112 degrees. I remember being in Phoenix on a day where it was like 112, 120 degrees Fahrenheit. And I was like, this is chill. This is awesome. And they're like, you're sociopathic. And I'm like, no, this feels like 80 degrees for us. Like, the humidity makes everything so awful. It just makes everything feel so much hotter than it is, you know? I was like, I would so much rather have 112 degree like dry heat over just like feeling like I'm inhaling my water instead of drinking it, you know? The reason allergies in the US have gotten so bad is because back in the 30s and 40s, one dude went, instead of tree nuts, we'll plant male trees and there's a shit ton of pollen. That would explain it. That would explain it a lot. I forgot that trees have genders. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot that that was a thing. What determines a tree's gender? I know I learned this in like environmental science. But I don't remember. It's been so long. The pistil versus stamen. You guys are so smart. Like, the brains on you? You sound like me back when I was in high school and I remembered this stuff. I knew it had something to do with like the you know, like the beep, like that. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and I hope your day has been amazing and I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you, Beyond the Void. I appreciate that. You as well, gamer. Thank you for the positive vibes. I appreciate you stopping by. You're not shiny. No. Chat, we're having some really bad luck. How much time is left on this one? 9 minutes. If it bears fruit, it's not a male tree. That's fair. That's a very fair and solid call, dare I say. Dare I say. Listen, chat, I can't provide you with much. All I can provide you is apparently there's aliens in the ocean. Bulbasaur! Hi, gamer. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Bulbasaur, we almost hunted you. You lost by 1 vote. You lost by 1 vote. And by Bulbasaur, I mean not you. I mean as in the Pokemon. It was Poplio versus Bulbasaur, and Poplio won by 1, count it, 1 vote. This is really gonna mess with me. Nighttime is such an awful time to hunt not Oshawott. Poplio! Comfey is dumb? Sure is. It is a cutie patootie, though. In Pokemon Unite, it is obnoxiously annoying, though. Will vouch. Will vouch. Thank you for the follow, gamer. I appreciate you. Welcome to the cozy shiny starter hunting. Casually just leaves my play rough by attaching to something else. That would have killed it and won us the game, by the way. That's silly. I'm not, like, fully following. Like, I think I know what you're saying, but That is very strange. I'm sorry, gamer. I'm sorry. Do you have an obviously? That's a really good question. What do you mean by that? I probably should learn support players if anyone, maybe Psyduck or something like Primarina or Bayonet if it comes into the game. I've heard that there's a potentially possibility for Empoleon coming after the next two. I don't know if that's real or not. The next two that are coming are Tinkaton and Galarian Rapidash. I know that much. And they're both all-rounders. Who would have guessed, chat? This has literally been the year of all-rounders. They've dropped so many this year. In Pokemon Unite? Yeah, in Pokemon Unite. Rapidash should have been a speedster. I don't understand why it's not, considering the fact that it's literally just like Dodrio 2.0. So, I mean, I guess their only like logic is like, if Galarian Rapidash is better, then why would you ever play Dodo? I guess, you know? So, I guess they were just trying to give like similar play styles in different like categories, I guess the word is. But do you have me in Pokemon Unite? Yes. As a shiny in this game? No. Yeah, I mean, it's just what makes them money, Z-Dog, for sure. It is just, like, difficult when it comes to, like, the people who are casters and, like, the people who play the game competitively. Like, it's very hard for people who are support characters to adapt to, like, new metas and, like, try to come up with things that are different or anything like that if there's just never any change, you know? Bayonet as a support would be great. Bayonet would be a cool one. Regarding the demanded title, do Mystery Dungeon starters apply? I don't think I have a shiny Mystery Dungeon starter. That is a good question, though. Very, very good question. I still need to play my, like, revamped version of Explorers of Sky. That one's such a good one. How much time is left on this one? 4 minutes? Okay. Listen, when this sandwich is over, I actually, like, low-key want to look up the release order of, like, the last few Pokemon in Pokemon Unite. And I just want to see, like, the breakdown. It's like attacker, 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 all-rounder, 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 defender, attacker. Like, you get one token defender for every 4 all-rounders. Also, hi, Fishy. Welcome to the stream, gamer. Like, using Destiny Bond or Curse to take HP and give away to your teammate and heal them. They've already worked in Perish Song and Curse, so it should be possible. Psyduck being the last support since Comfey. Yep, and it's not even a healer. They hate us. They hate us. But no, it would be a great disruption Pokemon. It'd be super good. I just want a new healer, man. And like not like Comfey where I have to be latched to someone like a parasite. Like, give me Togekiss and let me wish them. Give me something. Have it be Umbreon, but support. You know? Also, can we talk about the fact that I've made 2 sandwiches? We haven't gotten any shiny at all. Like, take away Popplio, we are surrounded by water. I made a water type shiny and encounter sandwich. We have not gotten Lumineon. We have not gotten Finneon. We have not gotten a Tentacool. We have not gotten Tentacruel. We have not gotten Popplio. Or Love Disc. In 2 sandwiches. We've gotten nothing. With 1 minute and 58 seconds left. That's insane. Like low-key, high-key, a little silly, chat. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna explode. We could do What's a Pokemon that's like easy to isolate without a outbreak? For starters, chat. Does anyone know? I know Tepig you technically can. And I know roughly where it's at. But is there another one that's like easy to isolate? I think... Yeah, I guess Litleo. There's that one rock. Because I kind of just want an environment change at this point. Like... There's something about spinning in circles on this tiny little island. Not Litleo. I think we meant Litten. Can you isolate Turtwig? I think you can. Do Turtwig and Litten spawn on the same rock? I think they're right next to each other, if I'm not mistaken. If not the exact same rock. All right, chat. Well, I guess people are in an ad. Let me wait for Twitch people to be back from their ad. Let me wait for Twitch people to get back from the ad. Because I think... Yeah, the sandwich is basically over. Okay, let me reset the game. Same general area, more or less. Okay. All right, big stretch. Big stretch. Also, I will say, chat. Cool stream happening next weekend. I cannot say who, what, when, where, why, or how, but I will say really cool stream coming soon to a theater near you next weekend. So. Twitch people are still in an ad. Hey, Twitch people. You didn't hear what I just said. But really cool stream happening next weekend. I can't say who, what, when, where, why, or how. But just know that you are getting a very cool stream next weekend. Saturday or Sunday or both. I would say Friday, Saturday. Will there be shenanigans involved? Always. Always. So, just figured I would let you guys know. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be lit. So, all right. Now that we are back with everyone here and not being in an ad, what would you guys like me to hunt? Put it in the chat. Would you like me to hunt Litten? Would you like me to hunt Turtwig? Would you like me to hunt Tepig? I'll just do those 3 because I know roughly where they are and I don't have to look it up. Turtwig, Tepig, or Litten? What are we hunting? Litten. Turtwig! Litten, Turtwig. Okay, so it's very clear that I can just make my way to that rock. I think it's this one? If I'm not mistaken. This is actually really close. Okay, so 𝗏𝗏, 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 𝗏𝗏. And then 𝚑𝚘𝚔, 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 𝚑𝚘𝚔. Okay, so I think we're doing 𝗏𝗏. That one has 𝗏𝗏𝗗𝗏𝚘 and stuff. We'll find it. Hold on here. Eep. No! Little guy. Go away. So small. Alright. No! Go away. No! No! Scraggy cannot be ruining my life like this. Hi, Tepig. Big fan. Your final evolution's a little ugly, but that's not your fault. I thought it was like that rock down there. Is it? I don't think that's right, though. I've hunted on it before. Is it that? I don't... Shape-wise, that's pretty... Is it that one? Chat. Is that the one? Is it this ronk? Hi, Richard. Welcome to the stream, gamer. Trying. I don't think it's up here. I was looking wrong, but I think it's closer to the edge of the ice. I think we're thinking of two different spots. Because last time I hunted it, I was not anywhere near ice. I was over here. I was closer to Savannah. So I think there might just be two spots to hunt it, and we're thinking of two different spots. What are we hunting? I'm trying to find the spot that I hunted 𝗏𝗏 at last time. And I'm trying to remember where I grabbed it. It was somewhere over here, and it was like a rock that had this kind of shape to it. But I don't think this is the right spot. And I know because I went around, and then I could reset by going off the side of it. Yeah, this isn't where I was last time. What did I step on? You are so small. Okay. Hi, Alex. Welcome to the stream. Was it this? I'm gonna lose my mind. Look at the map and see the U shape. That's where I was. Like, that's where I started. That is it? Okay. That's crazy. I literally started there, and then I said, no, this isn't right. Yippee! Wait, Alex, today's your birthday? Wait, are you guys birthday twins? Yep, nope, this is totally it. It sure is. Hey, chat, remember how I started here and then I told myself this wasn't right? Hey, it's right. Indeed it is. This is so important. Chat, we must celebrate via song. Happy, happy birthday from all of us to you. We're glad that it's your birthday so we can party too. Hey, happy birthday. Did you do anything fun? Are you doing anything fun for it? That's so exciting. I hope you had a wonderful birthday, gamer. Congratulations. Things we love to see. Appreciate you, Richard. Thank you for saving me from gaslighting myself. It's crazy how I literally started here. Okay, I need olive oil and peanut butter. Okay. Give me my rice. Olive oil and peanut butter? Yeah, it is a pretty, like, gnarly combination to have together. Wait, do I not have peanut butter? Or did I pass it? I think I passed it. I can't see past my own camera. Okay, it is the one below butter. And then we need... Okay, so I can do basically any combination as long as they're salty. So we can do salty, sour. No, we did salty, sour last time and it brought bad luck. We're gonna do salty, spicy. Where's my... There we go. Let's do that. And this should, in theory, bring better luck. I'm not gonna lie. I can't deal with the xylophone. Hold on. Let me find my cozy fall Nintendo playlist that I had last time. This one. All right. That's xylophobic? I can confidently be told I've never been called xylophobic before. It's just, it's so, like, they just didn't mix it well. Like, it's so forward in your ear. It was, like, distracting me every single time it happened, and I could not deal with it. It was not happening. We went to a relatively local restaurant called Red Robin. That's really silly. Sorry, that got me. My brother and I ended up ordering the same burger. Let's go. Yummy burger. I do hate to break it to you. It is not a local restaurant. Something tells me that's not local. Fun fact, Vandy can actually eat at Red Robin. For all of you guys who enjoy fun facts. Vandy can consume. I like Red Robin. I don't mind Red Robin. Like, again, burgers just really mess with my tummy, so it's hard for me to eat them. The good news is this shiny is so noticeable, it's not even funny, chat. So I don't know. It's hard for me to, like, gas up a lot of burger places when anytime I have a burger from them, it makes me feel yucky, you know? Appreciate you, Richard. Thank you, gamer. It's kind of close to where we live and last lived in Wisconsin. I got you. I thought you were doing a bit like, so we went to one of my favorite gourmet restaurants. It's like, it's pretty low key. You guys probably haven't heard of it. It's called McDonald's. And because of that, we really consumed a gourmet meal complete with potato strips that were actually deep fried and lightly seasoned, you know? Where you just make everything sound way fancier than it is. It's called Olive Garden. Can we talk about how Olive Garden, like, at least when I was a kid, was deemed as this, like, insanely, like, high-end restaurant. Not, like, high-end. Again, I didn't grow up rich, you know? But there was this, like, aura about Olive Garden where it was, like, it was a classy, established restaurant. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't just go to Olive Garden unless there was, like, an occasion. You know? And now Olive Garden is, like, not what it was. Like, somehow they, like, dropped in the rankings, you know? Now Chantal immediately getting rid of chills. That's tough. I love their breadsticks. Their breadsticks are very good. I will give them that. I have been told on TikTok, though, that apparently their breadsticks are literally just frozen. They said there's, like, literally nothing gourmet about them, and, like, if you have access to, like, the right restaurants near you, you can actually just buy them. They're just obviously not called Olive Garden breadsticks, you know? Like, you just find out what the manufacturer calls them, and you can literally just have Olive Garden breadsticks at home. That's what I've learned from TikTok of people who are very angry at their Olive Garden experience. And have ratted out the company's secrets. I literally just told him to join your stream and say something too. Aww. Chantal, you're such a giver. Such a giver. I'm not gonna lie, chat. That iced coffee revitalized my spirits. Chicken covered in bread, like I have no idea what it is. You dip it in this amazing tomato sauce or this yellow sauce or this other fine sauce for more flavor. Yeah. I heard another one. I'm trying to think of what it was. I think it was like something for like a burger. It was like braised meat that has been firmly pressed and seasoned on both sides, paired smack between two well-baked buns that have been lightly buttered and seasoned and picked to perfection, along with our finest vegetables picked straight from the garden, and like, you know, like they said something for like the cheese, but it literally just ended up being like a burger, and everyone was like, that sounds kind of crazy, you know? Like, it's a burger. You're like, oh, good. Oh, goody. I do what I can for the people. Well, we are lucky to have you. Let me tell ya. Also, chat, real question. So, for Friendsgiving, there's like 13 people that are going to be there tomorrow. If I had a 9x13 pan filled with mac and cheese, you would assume that that is not enough, correct? You think you would probably need like 2 9x13s in order to feed 13 people realistically, because let's be honest, everyone takes mac and cheese very seriously, so it's not like you're getting just like a tiny a tiny helping. One is about 8 servings. Okay. I was gonna bring 2, but I wanted to be sure that you guys didn't think that that was overkill, and I just figured that you guys were the best, like, peanut gallery that I could pull for such information, so. Thanks for answering my questions, chat. And that's a good slogan, but it sure is a funny slogan. A Burger King fast food joint. No one puts the meat between the buns like us. Yum. That is insane, actually. That's such an out-of-pocket slogan. They want Pikachu cupcakes? Now, what do you mean by that? They just want you to make yellow cupcakes and draw Pikachu's face on them? I love mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is so yummy. So yummy. I know when I make the one tomorrow, I'm gonna have to put like extra breadcrumbs on it because the breadcrumbs, chat, it made it. Like, as soon as I think there's enough breadcrumbs, I need to add more breadcrumbs, is what I've come to terms with. Just load that shit up. I don't like mac and cheese, sorry y'all, but that means more for you guys. It's fair. I mean, like, I go into phases with mac and cheese. Like, it either sounds awful or it sounds amazing, and there's not really an in-between. It's kind of based on my tummy that day. But it's such a good, cozy meal. And there are times where I'm like, ooh, you know what's a really good emotional support meal right now? Mac and bees. Good evening, Linz. I was just kind of hiding in a corner here, but wondering how exactly do the sandwiches work in the catching certain Pokemon and what location do you have to do with it? So basically how it works. Also, hi, hello, welcome to the stream. So there are different sandwich recipes that you can use. And so I personally am using the rice drop recipe that looks like this. So based on whatever like type of sandwich or like type of Pokemon you want to shiny hunt, right? I'm going for Litten here. So I went down to fire. You literally use rice and you don't put it on the sandwich. Like when they say drop, they literally mean do not put it on the sandwich. So you have rice and you just drag it off of the bread so it's not on there, which is really weird, but for some reason that makes a difference for this recipe. And then 1 serving of olive oil, 1 serving of peanut butter, and then you can like pick your herbas. So like if you don't have 2 salty, you could do 1 salty, 1 sour, etc., etc. And this one gives you encounter power level 3, and sparkling power level 3. So you have your odds of running into a fire type Pokemon are boosted 3 times. And your odds of finding a shiny are boosted 3 times. There's a ton of different recipes that you can use online. Google is your best friend for finding like what you want. Because there's 8 million different combinations that you can use. And truthfully, Google's gonna make it way more streamlined than you trying to figure it out yourself. But you just kind of have to figure out where Pokemon spawn. So obviously Pokemon spawn in different areas. But like if you're like, I really want to hunt Lapras. You know, you just Google where Lapras spawn, and then since it's part ice, you know, you might want to do like an ice type sandwich just to isolate that a little bit more, but you basically just pick whatever sandwich lines up with whatever type that Pokemon is, and then you have higher odds of finding it. But having an encounter power up and having shiny power up are the 2 things you want to try to have your sandwiches be. Hopefully that streamlines it a little bit. Sandwiches are really complicated, if I'm being honest. But there are good people on Reddit and Google who made like spreadsheets that really break it down and make it way easier to understand. You are able to get Cyndaquil if you have the... There's a few steps for Cyndaquil. You have to have the DLC. And then in the DLC, you have to play through far enough to expand your encounters. And you do that through the Blueberry Academy. So you have to get to the Blueberry Academy, and then you have to get enough points via their point system to expand the encounters you're able to get in the DLC. And once you do that, then you have access to Cyndaquil. So unfortunately, the starters are really annoying to get access to in this game. Especially considering the DLC cost money. So unfortunately, you literally have to pay to get access to it. But the short answer is yes. The long answer is, unfortunately, you have to pay for it and you have to go through a bit of work to get it. But it is possible. It takes a solid bit of time, unfortunately. I'm shunning the lock shiny starter for Sprigatito. I'm assuming you're doing Masuda method then. I hope you get it in a solid amount of eggs. So that way it doesn't take you forever. I don't think I shiny hunted Sprigatito. I think I debated it and then I realized the shiny isn't different enough for me to care. I really hope with Gen 10 that, like, they try with the shinies. Because, like, it's so hit or miss in this gen. The shiny is either amazing or it, like, does not change at all. And there's really not much of it in between. It took you over 800 eggs to get a shiny Eevee and Scarvy? Did you use a Japanese Ditto? What? 800? I mean, to be fair, that is like, for those of you guys who have been around the channel for a minute, do you guys remember how many eggs it took me for Nickit? Back in when we were in the Galar days? I think I went to 1,200 or 1,400 eggs for Nickit. Caden ended up getting it off camera for me because I was so, like, annoyed at the fact that I wasn't getting it. He's like, fine, let me do a few eggs. And he ended up getting it, but I think I was at 1,200, if not 1,400 eggs. Shout out to you guys for sitting through that, by the way, because I cannot imagine how tough that had to be just to sit there and watch me, like, hatch the same egg over and over and over and over. But then don't worry, I got Gossifleur in 7. Shiny Gossifleur is one of the best underrated shinies, by the way. My lowest Masuda hunt is over 900? Your lowest? Is this with or without the shiny charm? If that's with the shiny charm, that's actually abysmal. That's insane. This song's so cheery. What is this? It's Super Mario Bros. Wonder. It's Pipe Rock Plateau from Super Mario Wonder. There you go. The claps really make it. They really got the millennials on board to make that one. Because I watched a comedy show, and I'm not gonna lie, they brought up a point that I had never really considered, where, like, the millennial audience, like, their peak music, where they were like, ah, we're changing the game, was like the Lumineers sound. Where it's like the, ho, hey, you know, where you got like the gang vocals in the background, but it's like acoustic and really peppy. And now they basically use all of those songs for like HGTV, like, commercials. They just retired all the songs because that's what they're dedicated to now. Also, Chills, thank you so much for the 10 months. You're free. Welcome back, Chills. Listen, Chills, you have the opportunity. Oh, never mind. I forgot you can't time out mods. Tough. I was gonna say, you have the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever right now. And then I realized, but it would have been silly. Before you do. Take her with me. That's so funny. For those of you who are on YouTube who can't just see what happened, Chills came back after being timed out by Chantal and was like, wow, I'm free from purgatory. And then Alice timed out Chills. Again, frame one of Chills being back. And then Chills timed out Alice before he got timed out. So now they're both timed out and Chantal is immune because she's a mod. And that's what you missed on YouTube. So to those of you who are like, what is going on over on Twitch? That's what just happened. That was silly. Also, chat, I want to know, we're halfway through the sandwich and we still haven't gotten... we still haven't gotten one. I think I literally used all of my shiny luck for Callum's shiny hunting event. Have you guys thought about that? I have only gotten one shiny, and it was a rat. I wasn't even hunting it. Hi, 𝗂𝗏𝗗𝗘. Welcome to the stream. Like, if we considered the fact that the only thing I've gotten is a rat ever since Callum's shiny hunting event, where I got like 8 shinies in the span of like 6 hours. Like, what happened? Is my shiny look like a sponge where you squeeze it all out and then it's gone forever? I finished my IRL sandwich. I got an Italian public sub yesterday, chat, and it was so yummy. Yummy in my tummy. I could genuinely have Italian subs almost every single day. Italian subs are so yummy. So yummy in the tummy. You should make it possible to time out mods. The issue is that if you time out mods, you have to re-mod them. And so when like my mods are really silly and they do it back and forth as much as they do, it gets really hard to keep track of who has mod status and then who doesn't. And then they go to mod and they realize that they don't have mod power anymore. And it's just really silly. If Twitch had a way to make it so you could time out a mod and not have to remod them, I would absolutely do it. But it's the fact that they lose their mod status if they're timed out. So I did have it that way for a long time. But then it got way too messy. It got way too convoluted. So yeah, it was only bad when they went to go do mod stuff and they're like, hey Linz, XOXO, I don't have my mod. And it's obviously not their fault because someone used the card against them, you know, but Chills is asking from beyond the grave if next time Newt is here, you can unmod him so Chills can time him out. Newt, you're not here, right? That would be really crazy if you were here. You're not here, right? You didn't hear any of that? You didn't hear any of that, Newt? Surely not. Chills told me to ask in chat. Well, Newt isn't here, and I will say that I make no promises. Wait. Oh, I saw the sparkle. And I know there's no, like, sparkle animation in this game, but, like, the white out of the corner of my eye from that light, like, really messed with me. Because the shiny's so noticeable, too. Hi, 𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗏𝗏. Welcome to the stream. My luck is definitely like a sponge, except it takes way longer for them to empty. I'll go on a 3-year drought and then finally get legends. See, I can't even get that. I can't even get that. Also, hi, Raven. Least I can do is be messenger for him while he's on vacation. That is fair. That is very fair. I am in desperate need for chapstick right now, chat, and I don't know where my chapstick is, and I don't know how to cope with this information. Do I even have lotion in here? I do have lotion in here. I'm literally putting lotion on my lips, chat. Don't be like me. Find your chapstick. There's no way this is advised. If I can get the lotion out. Chat, maybe real friendship is the lotion we had along the way. It's like, oh, lotion. I got it. I got it. So they don't lose it right after they buy it. But the issue with me putting it in my purse is then I need it so much and then I don't feel like going down to my bag. So I'm one of those people where I have to buy like a bulk pack of lotion. Like the one that comes with like 4, 5, if not 6. And then I have to scatter them. Like I have to have one in my office. I have to have one in my purse. I have to have like one in the kitchen. And I just have to have like copious amounts of chapstick. Just in that way I have it wherever I go. I don't think that's advised in 49 states. I was missing the lore of 49. I put it in the grocery bag to never see it again. That's real. That's definitely real. I know I bought like a 4-pack recently. And I know one got eaten by Dakota. I don't know where the other ones went. Actually, chat, experiment time. I have my old purse in here. Is there chapstick in my old purse? No, but there is ibuprofen. Tragic. Everyone cried. Having personal Loungefly bags. I'm gonna raise you this. I've heard of the word Loungefly. I don't know what that means. Is that a brand or is it like a kind of bag? Or both? Coda, what the fluff? Listen, that's my mom's dog. I take no responsibility for her. I mean, obviously I do, but... Bentley would never. That's all I'm saying. You got this, Brigatito! Congratulations. Now, see, you're gonna transfer your cat luck to me, and we're both gonna get shiny kitties. It's a mini backpack company. Oh, interesting. Because mini backpack is basically what I use for a purse. I am not someone who carries around like a whole ass purse. Women's pants are shallower, have fake pockets. Yeah, I hope you wanted to stuff one peanut in your pocket because that is all you're gonna have the space for. It's a silly time. What a luxury. What a luxury to be able to put something more than a peanut in your pocket. Half the time you can't even put your phone in your pocket. Like, it's like, what are we doing? I literally put my phone in the waistband of my pants because we don't have pockets. And they're like, oh, it'll just incentivize the purse companies because then they're gonna need a bag to put their stuff in and then they can spend more money. And it's like, no, I don't want my phone in my purse. I want to be able to feel it if it vibrates. You know, like I don't have the sound on. I'm not a sociopath. I'm not walking around in public and having my phone go ding, 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 ding. If I did that, I would actually have an aneurysm. For how often my phone goes off, I would actually just explode and spontaneously combust at the same time. You decide which one comes first, you know? But like, I could not put the general public through that. Also, side note, that's completely unrelated to any topic of conversation. You guys should follow me on Blue Sky. I am going to rapidly start using Twitter less and less. There's just a lot of reasons for it. But if you guys are not on Blue Sky, what is Blue Sky? It's basically, so you know how a lot of people have tried to make Twitter alternatives and none of them have landed? Blue Sky has actually landed. You know what I mean? And by landed, I mean like people log on for a week and then they never use it again and it just falls into dust and everyone comes back to Twitter. Blue Sky's actually stayed, and a lot of people are actively using it, and it's only becoming more popular, actually. But it's like a better version of Twitter, if you will. Shout out to Threads. I did not have a good experience on Threads. I'm not gonna lie. I got a lot of like really messed up stuff on my timeline, and I couldn't get rid of it. I mean, like, hate clans, like very dominant hate clans in North America. Like, no matter how many times I click like not interested in this and like just not my niche, not my anything, my feed was just not what it should have been, and I did not stay on Threads for very long because I was seeing some really messed up content that was being pushed to me, and I couldn't get rid of it. It was really bad. But anyways, Blue Sky, great platform. You guys should follow me there. It's literally just @Lynn'sVids. But if you wish to keep up with my life, because the one thing I've noticed about Blue Sky as well is there's no bots there. There's no porn bots. And you can actually see your friends' content. Like, the amount of content creators where I'm like, wow, I literally have not seen a post from you in so long. Because, you know, it just gets suppressed behind all the other junk. You know? It's really refreshing. So, if you guys wish to follow me there, I am probably going to keep posting more actively than I do on Twitter. So. They confirmed they're not going to use AI. That is very true. They said they have zero plans to use their platform to generate AI or train AI or anything like that, which is so massive for like all the artists who are out there right now. Also, did you see that apparently in Twitter's new like term of service? Granted, it's a very unlikely situation for anyone, but did you know that Elon Musk can like, or not Elon Musk specifically, but like Twitter can sue you for like $15,000? It's like if you view or something like that, a certain amount of like it was like 1 million posts and stuff like that. But there were like some fine print around it. It was like the interact with, and like there was some like cheeky code working around it. Like, it's one thing to obviously view a million posts in that amount of time. Like, that's unrealistic. And I know it's mainly meant to attack bots, but there were some cheeky words around it, and it's like, I don't know. I'm going to protect my own mental, and I'm going to create a safe space for me where I don't have to deal with stuff. You know? I feel like with just the amount of things that we all have gone through recently, I'm going to protect my mental, and I'm going to surround myself with things that make me happy. And right now, that's primarily on Blue Sky. So, if you guys wish to follow me over there, you absolutely can. I don't know why Twitter's so inconsistent with sending you stuff from people you follow. Even if I'm on my following page, like that's the weird thing about it. You would think that if I was on my following page that I would see content from people I follow. And like, don't get me wrong, I do see some content from people that I follow, but there's stuff where I'm like, wow, you would think that this person's like shadow banned on my account because I have not seen any of their posts, but if I go to their like page, then they've been posting, you know? It's just weird. I'd have too much art I missed if I wasn't on Twitter. I will say, there's an extension that you can use right now. It's called like Skybridge, something like that. But it's a browser extension that you can use where it connects to your Twitter following. And if there's a person on Blue Sky that is under that exact same username, it'll allow you to follow them. And it allows you to like merge the people that you're following on Twitter to the people you're following on Blue Sky. It makes it super easy. That's how I felt. And I've followed a lot of artists already. Oh, you've used it already? That's fair. I mean, granted, not everyone's over there yet. Like, it's still kind of like gaining traction, but it's doing its best. I just know I haven't like talked about Blue Sky much other than like the times I've posted it on Twitter and I'm like, tee, you should follow me here. You know? The one site that I'm sad didn't take off as much as I feel like it should have, could have, and would have is Hive. Hive was such a cozy platform. I really enjoyed Hive. You know? And I feel like Hive just like it almost got there. It almost did. It kind of had like the same thing that Threads did where it was like really big for like a week. And after that, it was like, pew, and everyone was back on Twitter. I've seen a lot of people deactivating their Twitter altogether. And they're like, tee, find me on Blue Sky because I'm never coming back, you know? Hive was dead by the time I figured out it existed. That is fair. I've never even heard about Threads until Instagram keeps harassing me about it. It's basically their version that they tried to do of Twitter. Again, I personally did not have a good experience with it, so I cannot vouch in any capacity. Mr. Saint and 5. Saint 12 and 5, sorry, I can't read. Hello, welcome to the stream, gamer. Welcome to the very end of the shiny hunt. Chat, we have made 3 sandwiches today. We've gotten nowhere. It's the Facebook version of Twitter. That is a perfect way to describe it, 𝗟𝗡𝗂𝚗, actually. If Facebook tried to be Twitter, that's what Threads is. That's so silly. Chat, I think my shiny luck is dead. I think it's cooked. I think he's toast. Oh, sorry, little guy. Didn't mean to step on you. My sandwich luck is always bad. I think I just went on such a streak after I found like 8 in a row in like 5 hours, you know? I was feeling so good, you know? And now we got nothing. Not a single thing to show for it. That's so silly. God wanted to humble you. I think I've been humbled enough. Chad, do you guys remember during Subathon when we tried to do a shiny race and Vandy found like Vandy did the entire race in every single biome. Man went from Savannah to Canyon to Polar to Beach before I found one shiny. Keep in mind, I had an outbreak of the Pokemon that I was hunting and I had a sandwich. Insane. Insane turn of events. I don't even know, chat. Mr. Psyduck Man can find 5 to 10 shinies in one sandwich. Like, and you guys remember on top of that when I was like, oh, is this where Vandy found his shiny? And as soon as I said Vandy's name, then the shiny popped up. That was also crazy. That was also a little silly, chat. Just a little silly. But I am going to go ahead and end stream here, chat. I am going to send you guys on a raid, though, if you guys are over here on Twitch. So, don't leave! We're gonna send the love back to someone who sent the love to us earlier this week. So, if you guys would do me a flavor and come on this raid. If you are a subby, you guys can type this message. If you are not a subby, you can copy and paste this message in their chat. We're gonna send some love to 𝗟𝗏𝗏. 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, who's a really good friend of both Vandy and me. If any of you guys are on YouTube and you want to come over and say hi to 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏, since it is a personal friend of me and Vandy, you guys are more than welcome to. But I'm gonna get some rest because I have to be at work early in the morning tomorrow, and I'm thriving. But I will see you guys all. I don't know what my work schedule is. I won't be live tomorrow, but I'll be back as soon as I can based on my work schedule at the start of next week. But I will see you guys all in the next one. Please go show 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏 all the love in the entire world, guys. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Have a good night, gamers. Goodbye!